Tell me. Well. Oh, we got an echo. Why is that?
I think it fixed itself.
Oh, okay. Good morning. And yes, we don't have power, but they do in Dallas. I would like to thank because we had several people that were our eyes, but we couldn't see what they sent us until we came to Dallas. Eddie, of course, he showed us the breaking news from the mayor. We didn't see that until we got to Dallas. Z called us every day. Z called and checked in. He even told us that it was a tornado. And when we went out and looked around, we saw the damage from the tornado. We didn't know. We didn't know. We had no anything, but thanks to Eddie, Z, let's see who else was it. I don't want to call names, but and Rob. I don't.
One, two, and
On us to see if we had power.
The video has come back in.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think we're back.
Okay. And Rob, cruising on the high seas and travel. I say Rob. I don't know if it was Todd, Rob, Max. I don't know.
It was one of them for sure.
Yeah, they called. He called until we couldn't hear him anymore. Once the hurricane went through, all life for us went away.
We got a text from our electric company, and
We had
said
two
it was going to be 2 weeks before we got power. So we decided to get out of there and come up to where there is power.
Because I know Eddie missed me.
Yes, I think Pickles did too.
Yes,
We're not going to talk about Pickles though. I think she may be in a little trouble this morning though.
I know. I'll come get you. You don't have to be in trouble too
We're on the
long.
way, Pickles.
Yeah, we'll save you. I want to thank Controversial Cruising
Yes.
for stepping in. I just want to thank him.
Yeah, and thank you for all of you for texting and checking on us and everything.
I can't even name. I'm not going to name those.
we could get text and alerts and everything,
But
we
we
just
couldn't
couldn't send anything. We couldn't make a
send-
phone call. We couldn't do anything.
Yes, and then when we could, we would have to go out in the car,
Mhm.
away from the parking lot, and then T-Mobile had just started doing this 2 days after the storm.
Mhm.
We got a text. We're allowing everybody on the island to have a T-Mobile hotspot. So our family in Oklahoma called, and she was our eyes. She was telling us what the Weather Channel and the news channels were saying. And she couldn't hear us, but we could hear her. And she just stayed on the phone for about an hour,
Mhm.
telling us what was going on the outside. There were a lot of people. Our daughter, our oldest daughter, called. The middle daughter called, and the oldest daughter that we're staying with, she got mad. Why don't you call me back? I'm calling you and Jeremy, and nobody is answering the phone.
Can't hear what you're
We
saying.
can't hear what you're saying, and we're losing power. We couldn't call nobody, but it was nice to see that people were calling.
Yep.
I mean, the hurricane is not just going to be water and rain and keep on going. The destruction is coming.
Yes.
Yep.
And because this was my first rodeo,
I see that. Rookies, yeah.
yeah, and we didn't know how to act in the line to get gas once we got out. I know.
The Hunger Games for gas everywhere from
And we didn't have
Galveston, from Galveston to Huntsville. It's Hunger Games for everything.
we only had one place to eat,
Hmm.
and that was Kentucky Fried Chicken, and it was a line from the door of Kentucky Fried Chicken all the way down to the bridge. It was that long.
Yep.
We had two gas stations that were open for the entire island.
Hmm.
We were in there, and people were losing their mind. We me and Jeremy, we come by y'all, and we said, "Oh my God, he's getting out the car. Oh my God,
Hmm.
he's talking crazy to the other people trying to cut line and all it." We didn't know the
He
protocol.
wasn't trying to cut in the line. He was just trying to get out of there. Wouldn't nobody let him through?
No, because everybody's scared. Everybody's scared you're gonna get in our place and we're not gonna have no gas.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome into Go Live Together. We are your morning team. I am Jeremy. This is Cheryl. On side of us is Mr. Eddie. Yo, yo, yo. Got to keep the show moving no matter what.
I love
those
it.
studios.
I told you he's
Good
the
morning.
hardest working man on YouTube.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And for that, he is appreciated. Also,
I did not do a show Monday
mhm.
because I was too worried about you two. Damn it!
I
And,
know, right? Crazy.
I stayed up the whole night watching news and stuff like that. 7 o'clock in the morning came around. 8 o'clock, I finally heard from Jeremy saying we're okay. That's when I finally went to bed. At 9 o'clock, I was not gonna be. I was really out of it on the morning quickie. Scott is the one who kept me awake and going.
I know that.
8 o'clock came around, and I said, I gotta go to bed. I can't stand being awake anymore. My body was finally saying, "Go get some rest. They're okay." So I said, let them learn their lesson, and I'm going to make a video about how to survive a hurricane. For people like you guys and everybody else that even if you stay, be prepared for it. So.
There's no preparedness. I mean, we have the ring on our doorbell. The ring didn't go off, but we were getting ring alerts where people on every street, everywhere, was asking, "Do you
Y'all
have
got power?
Yeah.
You got power? Y'all got power over there? What about y'all? Y'all got power? No.
Last night we went to bed and this one lady said, and it was kind of funny. I mean, it's really bad. She said, "Do electric companies work at night?" And so one lady,
24/7.
Yes.
well, this one lady said, let me tell you what she said. "I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go ride around and I'll come back and tell you."
It takes logistics. It takes government getting involved. It takes FEMA has to come in and do the whole, check out the whole thing. Even if you have power in your area, the companies will shut it down in case cables are down and electricity will hit the ground and
They do
somebody
what-
will get
Yeah.
fried.
Tell
So
her-
they do shut the power down until everything gets checked out, put back in place, and then they run lines through hospitals, emergency areas, the government offices. All that would be power first.
First, that's what we
Yeah.
got. We
Fire
got the
department, police department, all that needs to be back in place. That's why your fire stations were on. They were available because they have generators to keep them going. The hospital cannot go dead no matter what, unless something major happened. In Miami, it did happen. One of the hospital that was on, it got hit pretty rough. Even the power generators failed because it was a Cat 5 when we got hit in Miami. So that was a whole different story. Even though we got hit with a 5, we were at home in North Miami Beach. We were without water for about a day, and the light never went away. Phone lines never went away. So we got pretty lucky, even with a 5, though, when we got hit in Miami. But it seems like the electric panels were built better. So, being in an island, you're getting hit from everywhere. You're open ground. There's no mountains to protect you, or big buildings. So
Right.
all you have is those 2 big buildings in the island and the hospital. That's it.
That's it.
Everything else is low. So no matter what, you're gonna get hit. And then having a cat in, just be glad it was a cat 1. That would have been a cat 5 like it was coming.
We wouldn't have been here.
No, you'd still be here, but things would have been a lot worse. You'd still be in your apartment right now. You won't be able to get out, and maybe another few days. Hurricane George hit Puerto Rico. I was up in the mountains staying with some friends, and it took me 3 days to come down till they cleared the roads for us to come down. And I had to fix the house. When I got home, part of the roof, one of the rooms went away. I had to fix that, and it took a month to get water and 6 weeks to get power. So, yeah.
Yeah, let me tell you about that. We when we were on our way up, we called his dad in Lake Charles, and he said during some storm, it took 8 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Laura.
I just handed him the phone back.
Hurricane Laura.
I couldn't stand to listen. I cried. I squeezed this till I couldn't squeeze it no more.
You guys are in an island, but it's like living out in the woods, up in the mountains, like,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna take a while.
And what Eddie sent us made me understand, because he sent us breaking news from the mayor, which he was blindsided.
Yeah.
And evidently, Abbott, our governor, was blindsided, because guess what? He included all places
All of the counties around Galveston County, but
except
not Galveston
for Galveston.
County.
FEMA told me that yesterday. He said they said
We're not on the list.
we're not on the list. Your government didn't put Galveston as being one of the.
Because she has to replace her insulin, and we have to replace our food.
And FEMA is supposed to do that.
They said nope.
Nope, because you're
No dice.
not on the list. And when we get through with this show, this person.
She's going to write her congressperson.
No, I'm gonna call.
When Georgia hit Puerto Rico, FEMA they took like 6 weeks to finally show up at the house, and I was given a blue tarp to help me with the roof,
Mhm.
and $600 because of the property damage, not because of food wasted or none of that. They did not cover any of that. I was given just to put stuff back in the house, and the property, and that was it.
Well, they're gonna hear from me today at 9 a.m. as soon as we get off of this show.
I don't know. I think we might run over today.
Oh well, whenever my government is gonna hear from me. Go ahead, take it over.
Welcome in #Team Replay. First of all, if you're here for the replay, thank you for coming back. We welcome everybody back into the show. We missed you guys too.
I did.
Believe me, the love is felt both ways, and we definitely thank you for coming back.
Mm-hmm.
First up, but for those of you that have joined us in the live chat right now, good morning and welcome in. Cruise Nuts was first up. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, these nuts. I miss saying that.
Mm-hmm. You miss saying these nuts?
Yeah.
That dog will hunt. Next up in the chat is this new person right here, Eddie. We may have to watch this person right here.
Troll.
That's a troll right there. Knitting with Cheryl. Good morning.
Yes. I got my own knitting channel.
And it looks like you're singing Gracie's Corner too. Good morning. Today's going to be a great day.
I was.
Right there in the chat. So that sounds good.
That lets them know that I do still look at nursery rhymes.
I know, right? You'll be watching kids shows. This was wrong with you today.
I know, right?
Anthony on the move. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Welcome,
thank
Cheryl.
you.
Great to see you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Kathy Mills, good morning. Hope everyone is safe and well. Yes.
Yes.
Life with Tanisha RN has came in with the list of the day of the day. First of all, thank you so much for coming in. We always appreciate this list.
Sure do.
And it says, good morning. Happy National Chronic Disease Day. National Kitten Day.
Oh.
And you were mad at the cats.
I know, right?
Yeah.
National Pina Colada Day.
Yum.
We can do that. We're in the drinking house. This is the drinking house here.
Oh, crap.
Okay, now you smart people, college people, you might have to help me out with this word right here. It's a poem style, and it's National
Clary Hugh.
Day.
Yes.
Okay, happy Wednesday. Hump Day. Yep. Good morning.
Well, wait to get out of it.
The Seashore Cruise Fund has came in. Good morning. He says hashtag power.
I know, and thank you
Power
so
to the
much.
people. Thank you, Dallas.
It should have been hashtag light power.
Right. And next up in the chat is none other than our good friend up in Canada, Two Bird Chat. Good morning.
Thank you. And Z, I want to thank you again for calling.
Yeah.
You know, we could hear you, but we couldn't respond.
Yep. We was talking to a brick wall, man, having to repeat ourselves like 8 times. People still couldn't hear us.
You're breaking up.
Good morning, Jimmy. The astute tourist has made it in. Hello.
Good morning.
Welcome in. And yep.
See, I didn't call because I thought you guys be saving your batteries, but apparently not.
No, we were going out to the car and charging our batteries.
That was the only place we could go for what do you call it? Electricity was the car. And everybody
Parking lot was packed with people just living in their cars. Controversial Cruising has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yep. Sea Leg Journey Ray, thank you so much for. Yep, we are back. Life of Lucia and Glenn has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning. We're back, and I've been looking at your posts, and congratulations, 9,500. Hey.
Cruising on the High Seas
and Travel
has made it in. Good morning.
Yeah.
And he said,
he called us.
He called. That's very nice of him. And did anyone else call?
I did say that in the beginning of the show. You just came in because it's your break time.
Boom. No, Eddie's not streaming today. I know that we need to probably give him some links and stuff. I don't know. Destination.
No, I'm okay because Scott, like I was telling you, I deleted the thumbnails and I had to do my own, thinking that in case this whole week I didn't hear from them to be prepared. I didn't want to have 2 thumbnails up. So I went ahead and deleted everything. And then last night when I went to do them again, it didn't allow me to stream. So it's fine.
And Scott, we sent you the link so you could come up if you want to.
Yeah, he's taking the day. He said that he's gonna let you guys take care of it today. So that's okay.
Destination Fun has made it in.
I'll tag you, Scott. Tag. I'm out.
Nope. You already had 2 days off.
Yeah,
that wasn't my business. That
yes, it was.
That's too bad. It's still you got paid for them, right? So okay.
Canadian Family Life has made it in. Good morning.
Yes.
Yep. Oh snap!
Hi, Tiffany.
Home bartending with John has made it in. Good morning,
John.
All right, Mr. John. Thank you for coming there. Appreciate that.
I need your whole bar right now.
No, you don't.
No, not his bar.
No.
The Z Show Cruise Fund says good content creators live from Dallas.
Yes. We with family. We had to get up out of there. When we got that message from the electric company talking about 2 weeks, you want me to die? You know, that's what I kept thinking. I said, if I stay in the house and it's 90 degrees or above, I may die.
Yes.
And then
happen.
And then I thought about if I go to the car and there's no breeze, but luckily every now and then we got a breeze. And then I wake up, He has his whole window down.
I got my whole window down.
And I
I
said,
gave my
no.
life to the hands of the Lord, and I said, take care of it.
I
I
said,
rolled my
no.
window down.
I said, you better roll that window up. I mean, I watched too many crime stories. I said, oh my God. And everybody's in their car.
It was pitch black. It was a bad scene.
Yeah.
Captain Billy J. Travels has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome in. And
The mayor said that they were bringing extra police. There's a curfew in the island right now at night, which is the right thing to do. I'm surprised the National Guard is not there.
Yep.
When it happened in Miami, the National Guard went down south and they made barricades. You were only allowed to go in if you live in the area. Otherwise, turn around and get your ass out of here.
Leaving off or coming on, it was like that. You worked or lived on the island.
And the Bud Files have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning. And guess what? Y'all don't pass out or roll off your bed or roll or stand up and pass out. Guess what store was closed? What service station? Buc-ee's.
Yep.
Buc-ee's was closed all
Buc-ee's
the way
in
to Madisonville.
Madisonville
Was closed.
was closed. That's halfway to Dallas.
Yeah.
That's the halfway point between Centerville really is. It's like another 18 miles up the road, but I was for sure that the Buc-ee's was going to be open. So
he even got the kids hyped up. We're going to Buc-ee's.
We're going to Buc-ee's.
We're going to Buc-ee's.
And I needed gas again because it took us 3 hours to get out of Houston. There was, road closures. And we burned up all of our gas looking for food. So I'm like, okay, yeah, we can make it to Madisonville. But then we pull up to the Buc-ee's and Texas Department of Transportation trucks were blocking the entrances to the gas station. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking that they ran out of gas, and they closed down the whole Buc-ee's for that. So that was heartbreaking. But we got a chance to stop off at Woody's again in Centerville. Place. If you stay in DFW and you're going to Galveston, stop in at Woody's. Woody's is like the best place ever.
They got one on either side of the expressway.
Yep.
Or highway or whatever you call it.
The gas wasn't the gas prices didn't go up, right?
No, they didn't. No, they didn't take it. No, they did not.
Prices were elevated slightly.
You think so?
Yeah, because that's when they take advantage of it, and you have to report that if they are overcharging.
But it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
Because everybody needed it. Water wasn't up, but Walmart was a funny scene for you.
Oh yeah, I walked in Walmart and every power outlet had a person sitting on the floor next to it with several devices that needed to be charged. Mm-hmm. Every outlet was covered. People were in there eating up the AC and enjoying themselves charging.
Your mayor was telling everybody to go to the fire department and bring your cell phones to be charged there. And they had a cooling station on 25th and Seawall, where everybody could go and cool off if they needed to and stuff like that. So
cool. PK Adventure Travels has made it in. Good morning, all.
Good morning.
Glad you guys are safe, Jeremy and Cheryl.
We're safe.
And Z Show question: when will the power be back in Galveston Port? That's a good question.
Okay, that's a good question because let me tell you something. They closed it on Monday, said they were going to open it back up on Tuesday.
Yeah.
With all the places, I'm talking about even by the port, near the port, whatever, was no electricity.
Yep.
I'm telling you. And because our governor, Texas Governor Greg Abbott, did not declare Galveston as needing help before the storm, after the storm, during the storm. No one can get help from FEMA.
Here's some help in the chat right here. Jimmy says Billy has gas.
Billy has. It's funny. That was good. That was good.
Guess who's made it in? Mona did what?
Yeah.
Hey, Mona.
Good morning,
and,
Mona.
Yes, and Cheryl has a new channel. It's called Knitting with Cheryl. Be sure to go and check it out.
Yes.
She's working on her first 20 subscribers. So if you want to be a part of that list, get on over there. Slots are running out.
Time slots.
No, not time slots. Subscription slots for the first 20 are running out right now as we speak.
Okay. But let me tell you, that was funny what Jimmy said. We needed Billy, We would have taken any kind of gas.
Oh, snap. Okay. Well, hey, this makes sense. Cruising on the High Season Travel says, but I have a small complaint. This Knitting with Cheryl sounds like a very great person, and it definitely deserves a blue. Just saying.
Oh, you're so sweet.
You didn't even make yourself a wrench.
Oh, yeah.
Is this Knitting with Cheryl person not interested in cruising or cruise things?
I don't know what that means.
You're not a moderator for the channel.
For what channel?
This one.
What is this?
Your cruising is fun anytime. Your primary.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, wait. We're trying to get back into it, y'all. We really are. Journeys with June and Brady have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is going to be a long show, y'all. I'm just letting you know. Michael Ann Spoiled Mama has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yep. Make This Go Viral LLC has made it back. Good morning.
Good morning, and thank you.
Oh, wait. Okay, hang on. Here's another correction here, but we got to go to, I think, New Hampshire for this one. Captain says, ahoy there, Jimmy. No, sir. You are the gas man.
Y'all just don't know.
There we have it.
I'm gonna tell you how bad it was. Elijah and I started blaming. Oh, the dog. Take the dog out. She has this little dog like this, and she calls it Stitch, and he's so bad. He has no home training at all. He's just bad. But I tell you, I never thought I would say these words, but I'm going to say them. I really wanted to talk to Eddie and get on his nerves. And but I couldn't because I didn't have any communication. And I said, man, if I could just get to Eddie, I would make his life miserable right now.
Oh, you guys did Monday. You guys got me miserable and annoyed and all that. Yeah. I'm like, on Sunday when I saw you guys driving around, like, why are they wasting gas? Why are they not filling up the tank and getting their asses home? Why are not at Walmart getting canned goods for the week? I'm like, oh.
And you know what? We had to give all our food away to the people upstairs because we didn't know the protocol.
Yeah, the neighbors was really cool to us. They were cooking food and just bringing plates. I'm like, oh snap, thank you.
Yeah, and they were bringing for the whole family, but we didn't know the protocol. We had never stayed during a hurricane or anything. We always get out. But because like Eddie sent us the breaking news from the mayor didn't know. And evidently Governor Abbott didn't know that we were going to get hit so hard. So that's why I'm calling as soon as I can today.
Oh, wow. Life with Lucia and Glenn felt like I was there with you guys. Yeah,
oh, God.
That's why we did it. That's what we did. We did it for y'all.
Wait, when we went outside, Oh yeah! Did y'all see that video that we had with the men boat going down?
Yeah, that was terrible. Controversial Cruising says, how to survive a hurricane emotionally when your co-hosts are stuck in it with Eddie Lugo Studios featuring Pickles.
Right.
Yeah, that could have been hairy now too.
Yes.
We're in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, we're in Dallas. Yeah. And they didn't get affected, and because the weatherman said
it was headed up toward Dallas.
It was headed toward Dallas.
So we didn't leave.
Because we were getting a tropical storm. And it turned out to be totally different. I've never been in a tornado before, so I didn't know. But But then I found out later that we were in a tornado. And then when you go around driving around Galveston, you see palm trees
snapped in half.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to put together a slideshow. We only rode by and took some pictures around Galveston before we left. And there's just some damaged photos. So I'm going to be looking for that on
Jeremy my God. It was horrible.
And Ocean Travel has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning. And he contacted us. We were looking at messages, because we actually thought that the storm was coming toward Dallas. And that's why we didn't leave. And so we said we might as well just stay here since it's just going to be a tropical storm.
Yep. Aaron Worcester has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome into the show.
Yes.
And Jimmy says, so in my business, we work with the power company and linemen, and they are the best. Some of the hardest working Americans right there. Yeah, I know. We saw a bunch of linemen
coming,
going
our way
to Galveston.
But to get there, you got to go through Houston, and Houston
ain't no power either.
It's spotty in Houston. In Galveston, it's widespread. We have a ring, and people are asking, well, do the power people work at night? Do they work overnight? Did they stop working? All kinds of things, because we look at a power truck and we want to say, hey, when is our turn?
Right. But here's something that Jimmy said. It's tough because when we lose power, we have a lot of stuff that relies on the power for their medical issues. Yeah. Or shut-ins. We have a lot of shut-ins that rely on the power for their medical issues.
So let me tell you,
yep.
That's very good, Jimmy, because let me tell you, we got our second notification from whatever the company is that we have. Centerpoint Energy. And they said, well, we're going to start working with the health places first, the police stations, then the fire stations to get them back up,
Life with Tanisha, we have power crews from our power company, Alabama Power, coming to help. Prayers, power gets restored soon. Bobby saw Georgia Power crews here in Bama heading that way too.
Yeah. I mean, it was all types of power trucks going,
You'll see trucks there from New Jersey, New York,
yep,
Tennessee, Florida. You're going to see a bunch of different trucks.
Mona did what? Says, I love your glasses and your awesome red hair.
Mona, guess what? I got 2 pair of glasses. I didn't, I was so happy.
She didn't bring her glass case.
I didn't bring nothing.
Yep.
All I brought was myself and a few items.
Oh, snap. Look at this. She said, Knitting with Cheryl. Is that you?
That's me.
And then look, Controversial Cruising says, close knit community right here.
Yes, I see that because, man.
Now that would have been a channel name,
but
right
everybody,
close knit community.
Yes, yep. But let me tell you, everybody was so nice that they didn't tell me what they were eating.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't tell me any of that, and I was so glad because we were so hungry.
On Deck with CB has made it in. Good morning, everyone. Driving and listening. It seems I'm having to go everywhere today. At a light, and wanted to say that I'm glad that you are okay.
Me too. Yes. I got to see my Zuri yesterday. We stopped at our middle daughter's house before we came here, and everybody met up at her house so I could see the babies.
Okay, so we got to watch the replay because Scott from Controversial Cruising says, I don't know if you caught the replay from yesterday, but at the end of the show, I did give a good hashtag 8 and Jeremy's famous line, good morning, and never, ever forget we love you.
Oh.
Hey, that'll work. That'll work.
Yes.
You got to keep it going.
Yes.
Keep it going full steam. Oh, here's a joke here. Here we go. Why did the knitter bring their yarn on the cruise? To avoid getting tangled up in knotty problems at sea.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
That'll work.
Yeah, I like that. Because I'm going to start bringing mine. I've been wanting to.
Oh, snap. We got a follower update, 10,000 as of this morning.
See? Look at that. I saw it. I said congratulations on their thing yesterday on the way up.
And here's even better. I am 3 years sober. You get a heart for that one.
Oh, wow.
You get a heart for that one. Absolutely. Keep it going. Keep it going. Do not stop.
Mm-mm.
All right. And she's releasing new music.
Really?
Yep.
I like the Archie Bonker one. That was funny. I love that.
CruiseNet says we need to buy some solar chargers for the cell phones. We have some. They work great while away from the city grid, listening and lurking from afar. So that'll work.
Yeah, we need some solar.
And some solar something. We need solar powered neck fans is what we needed, because it's like,
oh yeah,
I don't know. It was dark. It was weird. Mm-hmm. We had the neck fans on constant rotation on charging. Yeah. Cruising with Keith has made it in. Good morning. Yep. Ooh,
except for Hannah. Hannah, this is what happened with Hannah's neck fan. She said, is the neck fan charged? Because we were supposed to rotate it. That was the thing. Because I had mine, she had hers. And so she was supposed to do a rotation with the kids. So when she got hers off.
This is where we should have went right here. Canadian Family Life is in. Now, I know that she has food.
Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't have been the Hunger Games there.
No.
I'm serious.
And plus she likes to cook.
And I really got messed up yesterday. I saw a sign for Arby's. Now, we don't have an Arby's on the island or nowhere near the island. So I got excited. I'm like, ooh, Arby's. That's an automatic yes.
We got meat.
They didn't have power. They may have had the meats, but they didn't have power, nor customers, nor were they open. I was heartbroken.
Jack in the Box was closed.
Yeah, I'm serious.
The only thing that was open on the island was Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yep. And you got a new sub from PK Adventure Travels on Knitting with Cheryl.
Thank you.
Thank you. And let me see who else has made it in so we can get it on with the show. How did the kids handle everything?
Elijah has DMDD. And that's all in itself a mental condition. So we were outside, like I said, just by a fluke, and we were holding on to each other because of the wind, and Elijah came out. So he saw the boat sank with the man on it as well. So he didn't get to. He
saw that. He's not right in the head at all.
And then before that, he said, Dad, we should have left. Dad, we should have left. Dad,
Jaden 0428 has made it in. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
And the kids did not handle it well.
No, not at all.
Hannah was all about her survival. She didn't care about nobody else's survival. She hoarded food, like the snacks and stuff.
Hannah had snacks.
Yes, but she hoarded them. When other kids were eating their food, she would wait. And then when she got ready to eat and they looked at her, she said, these are mine. You should have saved it.
There's an update on the gas man here. Controversial Cruising says, where's Uncle Brady? He's the gas man.
Oh, okay.
So there's all kind of gas coming through.
Yeah, but they didn't come to Galveston. We had 2 stations open. One had ran out of gas, and all the rest of them had the shutters up for being closed if they had gas.
Yep. Captain Billy J has an update. Eddie is bad too, like Stitch. He's not potty trained either.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Stitch is no potty training. He's like a member of the family.
Right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on with the show. I'm gonna pause going down with the chat, except for this one. Sea Lake Journeys. Good morning, and thank you for
chat. Was another person
yes
that checked on us. Like he was sending these things. Hope you guys are okay, but we couldn't say anything back because we had no service. We could read it, but we couldn't respond.
Yep. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pause reading the chat for now. That way we can go ahead and get it on with the show. But I do have to show you where we are. And there is a live look at downtown Dallas where the weather, where we are waking up to 74 degrees with 85% humidity and partly cloudy. Going up to 90 degrees today with 46% humidity and partly cloudy, but there is air here. So that,
yeah, and we're not complaining because my daughter keeps it down on 50, I believe. We didn't complain.
It's slow too. That helps.
And here's another live look down at DFW.
Yes.
It looks kind of hazy out there. These are the two webcams that I could find that didn't run too many ads on it. So there you have it.
This is, and we're past Dallas. She lives past Dallas.
And then let's see, let's go ahead and check in with Hannah and see how she's doing today.
Dad goes bananas. Bananas.
And good morning, everybody, and welcome to Jeremy Goes Banana, the segment of the show where I attempt to read what happened on this day in history. Today is Wednesday, July 10th, 2024, and on this day in 1553, Lady Jane Grey, the 15-year-old great-granddaughter of Henry VII, became Queen of England, but her reign lasted only 9 days, and she was executed by Mary Tudor the following year. On this day in 1584, William I, first of the hereditary stadtholders of the United Provinces of the Netherlands, was assassinated. Oof. So in 1609, the Catholic League was formed by Maximilian I, Duke of Bavaria, and the Catholic powers in Germany. In 1871, French novelist Marcel Proust, who wrote a la
Bananas.
He
wrote a book.
In Search of Lost Time, a 7-volume novel based on his life, was born. And 7 volumes? Wow. In 1875, Mary McLeod Bethune, an African-American educator who was active in national Black affairs and a special advisor to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, was born in Maysville, South Carolina. In 1925, the Scopes trial began in Dayton, Tennessee, with William Jennings Bryan arguing for the prosecution and Clarence Darrow for the defense. In 1952, the Constitution of Eritrea, prepared by the United Nations in consultation with Emperor Haile Selassie I of Ethiopia, was adopted.
They know you got bananas because when you have bananas, you smile.
And your face goes off too. In 1962, Swedish engineer Niels Bohlin was issued a U.S. patent for a 3-point seatbelt for cars. A major safety innovation, it featured a strap that extended across the upper body in addition to a standard lap restraint.
I'm glad we don't have that.
5-point harness? Yeah. In 1965, British rock band The Rolling Stones topped U.S. charts for the first time with the single I Can't Get No Satisfaction. In 1973, the Bahamas gained independence from Britain within the Commonwealth. In 1985, a Greenpeace ship, Rainbow Warrior, was sunk by 2 bomb explosions while berthed in Auckland Harbor, New Zealand. It was later revealed that French intelligence agents had planned the explosives. In 1991, Russian politician Boris Yeltsin was sworn into office as the country's first elected president. In 2015, Egyptian actor Omar Sharif, who garnered international acclaim for his roles in Lawrence of Arabia and Dr. Zhivago. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Nice. Died at the age of 83. Finally, on this day in 2019, German automaker Volkswagen ended production of the Beetle, the first model of which had been introduced in 1938. Now, see, if we had one of these, we could have just floated on down the road somewhere.
Yeah.
I think these things float, right?
I don't know. Anyway.
We
needed the truck that we got rid of.
I know, right? That will do it for On This Day in History.
Dad wants bananas.
Elijah's therapist called yesterday before we left to check on Elijah. Elijah told him about the man that he saw on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
He talked about the fact that I told Dad that we should have evacuated. Dad didn't evacuate, but it was a thing choice, a combined choice that not to evacuate because it was a tropical storm,
and it was the Dallas was supposed to get the same kind of weather. So it was like where we're going or where we're, we have a couple of places where we can evacuate to. My family is in Lake Charles,
and they're not getting it like they said they were going to get.
And her family's in Dallas, so it's like we made the choice to stay because it was either going north or it was going east, and it went northeast.
Yeah, it went toward Eddie. It went Oklahoma, and then Georgia, and I mean,
it's still
Burrow it's going to Canada. They say
it is.
It could make it all the way up there, yeah, easily.
And yes, Mona did what says the linemen are dedicated hard workers. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. Yes,
and
they are.
Tanisha says, I worked 7 years with Alabama Power and storms of any kind. Prayers to the power crews, reps, whole team, because many of them were without power too, yet they keep working.
You know what? That's true. Even the people down, like when we called, let me tell you what we did.
Mm-hmm.
Like Eddie said, there was a curfew. The police, two at a time, two cops at a time, 2 cop cars at a time would come through and check on everybody, and they would see people out in their cars, either charging or sleeping in the cars like we did the night before we got up here. Well, we tracked, I told Jeremy, a little kooky up here sometimes. When I saw the police, I said, go, start the car up, follow them and see where they are, because we need to know what the follow-up is behind the man that.
I did call 911 in the midst of all of that and try to get this man some help.
But they wouldn't, the police couldn't come because the streets were flooded. So they sent the Coast Guard, which we didn't see.
We didn't see the Coast Guard.
We didn't see because our window is right there. My window is right there by the.
We didn't see anybody go and check on that man at all.
No. And somebody else in the apartment said they saw him when he jumped off the boat. And then he said, help. And that was the last we saw of him,
Mm-hmm.
But they said that, but they
couldn't find nothing.
They couldn't find him.
Anthony on the Move says, we got heavy rain and winds from Barrow Monday night. The temperature was 70 degrees Tuesday morning. It felt so nice. Yeah, I know. It's pretty nice up here too.
The breeze was really nice after it passed. The breeze was nice. Yep. That's why everybody stayed in their car. We tried the house, but my mind said, okay, 90 degrees. I need to know that everybody's going to wake up tomorrow,
Jimmy says, we always open the firehouse up as a shelter for folks. Right now, we are in day 5 of a heat wave. Our station is open as a cooling station for people.
And because we didn't get anything until we got on the road to come to Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie just mentioned to us the fire stations were open to the people.
Yep.
And I will put that off in our ring notification. So but a lot of people left after they got their 2-week notice. a lot of people.
That's why there was a line at the gas station.
And
Before, there was no line. There was nothing. We had supplies. Now the store
people are
shelves,
hoarding gas.
the store shelves were running out of food. I could see that before, but before there was no line at the gas station at all. There wasn't a line until afterward, until we got that notice that said we could be without power for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Mona did what? Said the fire stations are the best. A lot of departments in rural areas are volunteers only. Awesome group.
I love that because for kids at the church, I always ask the fire department. I go through this one department and ask the fire department to come and do some summer things with the kids, little hoopla, that's what I do.
Tanisha says, firefighters rock. We know y'all house is fully equipped with everything, including with food. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They got food too. They always be grilling up something.
And they always are at the grocery store.
Nettie and JT, good morning. Welcome in.
Good morning, Chi-Town.
Walking with Goldie, good morning.
Hey.
Welcome in. Jimmy has another joke. Why are knitters good storytellers? Because they are great at weaving a yarn.
Yes, we are.
Walking with Goldie has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
Yes, I'm happy. I'm safe too. I can't do it, and I suggest that no one, absolutely no one, ever decide to stay.
This one right here, bringing knitting on a cruise. That's another 1 or 2 bags of luggage. Cheryl is up to 50 bags of luggage now for the next cruise.
Wait a minute, he's right about that, huh? Because I felt really bad.
Weight.
I felt really bad. Let me tell you. Where people were gathering important items to them in our house before we left yesterday. You know what I grabbed? My
knitting bag.
My knitting bag.
What did one yarn end say to the other? No,
I'm afraid not. Oh, I like that. I should use that.
That's awesome.
Maybe I should use that. I like that.
He's giving you all kind of good stuff.
Yeah, I like that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Hey, Jimmy, this is for our Christmas in July show tomorrow. Why are Christmas trees so bad at knitting? They always drop their needles.
Oh, yeah. That was good.
All right. For the event that anybody has not subbed to PK Adventure Travels, they have 3 away from 400. Be sure to check that out.
Oh, man.
Yep.
They've grown since we've been gone.
Yes, they have. Okay.
Oh, I can do them from Knitting with Cheryl. I can't think of the name of the channel, y'all.
Oh, wow. Is Walking with Goldie is being punished?
I don't know.
Second time being kicked out of a live stream and I'm not touching my phone. Wow. And Mona says, Goldie, my phone does that random too.
That's weird.
All right, Mona, take it easy. Thank you so much for coming into the show. Will G says, good morning, working and listening. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's a good question. Who's kicking Mona out? Goldie. Mountains to Sea crew has made it in. Good morning. Welcome in. Ship to Shore Cruise News has made it in. And speaking of cruise news, I think it is now time for Eddie to bring us the cruise and travel industry news.
To the live show today, hanging out with these 2 crazy nuts here. And good morning to everyone. So recently, officials from the Cruise Lines International Association, CLIA, and leaders from Santorini, Greece, agreed to enforce sustainable practices in cruise tourism to preserve the island's distinctive character and improve the visitor experience. The high-level meeting, which included CLIA's regional director for the Eastern Mediterranean, Maria Deligiani, and Santorini's mayor, Nicolas Sorsos, among other local officials, is in response to surging tourism numbers. Santorini alone experienced a 17% rise in cruise tourism in 2023 compared to the previous year, amounting to 800 cruise ships calls. Recognizing the strain on local infrastructure and the daily life of island residents, the Greek government wants to better manage the flow of tourists and propose regulatory changes that include limiting the number of berths available to cruise ships and potentially implementing a bidding process for docking rights. That doesn't sound right. CLIA and major sources agreed to maintain the island's daily cap on cruise visitors at 8,000, a policy first established in 2018, currently operating at 35% cruise line capacity. And in other news, residents of Juneau, Alaska, the state capital, have successfully collected the necessary signatures for a crucial ballot measure aimed at limiting large cruise ship activities. This is getting tight everywhere. The initiative, labeled Ship Free Saturdays, proposes to prohibit cruise ships carrying over 250 passengers from docking on Saturdays and on July 4th each year. They just want the holiday to themselves. Despite missing the required 24,000 plus signatures needed to certify the petition by the clerk's office in June, the campaign gained the momentum it needed by July 1st. We'll see what happens with that. When it start losing, profit, maybe things might change. And last but not least, in a more rough news, you know why? A fight that erupted in the buffet area of Carnival Cruise Line's Carnival Paradise in the early morning hours of June 6th has led to a ban of passengers involved. The fight, captured on video and shared on social media, shows several passengers engaged in a violent brawl. Cheryl did share that fight, and the guy that was kept talking and filming, what a moron! I'm telling you right now. But by the way, Carnival Cruise Lines confirmed their security team intervened during the disturbance as the ship was concluding a 5-night Western Caribbean itinerary and returning to his home port in Tampa, Florida. The incident reportedly started over verbal altercations among passengers queuing for the late night snacks at the buffet. Nick Richardson, a passenger traveling with his family, captured the turmoil on video. This guy, I think that's the guy that just the way he kept talking is like, wait a minute. The footage shows approximately 10 to 15 passengers engaging in physical altercations, including throwing chairs and tackling each other to the ground. After security broke up the fight, the dining area was left in disarray with overturned furniture and broken dishes. Carnival Cruise Line's code of conduct emphasizes the importance of a respectful environment aboard its ships. Guests who negatively impact the comfort, enjoyment, safety, of well-being of other guests or crew will be disembarked at their own expense and banned from sailing Carnival in the future. So those are the news for the day.
Yeah, we saw that fight. That was very interesting.
It was interesting that you pay as much as they charge on a cruise to go fight on a cruise.
Well, you know what it is.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's alcohol.
you don't want to hear that. You get offended because somebody says something instead of walking away and keep going. So
Yep.
it's just the evil of and it happened late in the morning. Was it like 3 o'clock in the morning, something like that? So, me and us would have missed that anyway. So
Yeah, we would have missed it anyway. I would have been.
And let's hope that there's a buffet to come back to, and we don't lose that food venue, because then we'll be stuck with
gosh.
places to eat on the Paradise.
Good morning.
Corner Clubhouse Cobalt has made it in.
Yes,
Good
he
morning.
has a noontime, lunchtime check.
Mm-hmm.
So Koval,
Then
Jeremy's gonna lose weight.
Then Orange Cone Vlog has made it in. Good morning. Hey, howdy, hey, everyone.
If
Eric's not gonna be eating much, so he's gonna look at me.
Kisses.
I'm gonna watch him. Don't worry. Hey, I'm a paparazzo.
I'm blowing your kisses, Ross. I am. I'm blowing your kisses.
Yep. Let's see. Yep. Let's do tours. Firefighters got to eat too.
Oh yeah.
Ship to Shore Cruise News.
Mm-hmm.
He has some good news out. I mean, I was coming up here, I was just looking and I was just in awe of everything that we had missed.
Journeys with June and Brady. I don't know why everyone calls me at 9 a.m. Don't they know I'm watching my show? Yes. All right, Chet. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Yes.
Yes. Love it. Love it.
Oh,
Yes,
love it.
the gym to wipe the windows.
Chad,
Volunteer work.
he did a funny video again with his leg. And I said, did he get in trouble with the viewers about that? He did it
It'll be
again.
all right. It'll be all right. All right, Tanisha, thank you so much for coming in. I know we're running over, guys, but we had to today.
What time is it?
It's 1:02.
1?
One.
1:02?
We're an hour and 2 minutes into the show.
Oh, I thought you meant like 1 a.m. or something.
Or 1 p.m.
Yeah, no fighting on the cruise. Can't do that.
Can't do it.
Yep, that's it.
And then at 3 a.m., I'm in bed anyway by.
That's right.
Yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning, me and Ali would have been.
Yeah.
Get your butt off the ship. Can't we all get along? Yep. Hey, Kathy Mills has been in. Hello.
Hey, Kathy.
I think I saw there was a fight on the Royal ship as recently as well.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
All around. Yeah. Royal.
Yeah.
Oof.
But it pays, you pay so much to get on a cruise.
Yep.
Why not go to pay that cruise money to a membership at a gym, a fighting gym? I don't know what they call them. A fighting gym.
Here's a request for your question of the day. Do you have a question that you would like to ask the viewers?
Okay, if he has one, go for it. But I just want to know if anybody's ever seen a fight on a cruise. I've never. As long as I've been cruising.
I've never seen a fight on a cruise
I
either.
see people argue, but that's about it.
Right.
I don't stick around to see if they're going to fight or not.
Here we go.
I don't
Here we
know.
go. Would you rather eat breakfast for dinner or dinner for dinner?
Either way, I'm an eater.
Yeah.
Can't you see?
I'm hungry. I'm going to eat whatever's available.
Can't you see? Baby got back.
Oh, it's not Friday night.
But
Wow.
it's not me. Scott brought it up.
I know, right? Ocean says, no fighting, just walk away. Not worth getting banned and losing your money.
Right?
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
Controversial cruising, never seen a fight on a ship. And yes, this is an interesting question. A breakfast for dinner. I'm a breakfast food person. I love it. And every chance I get, I eat breakfast. So yeah, I'm with you, Daddy and JT.
He loves breakfast. I don't like it like
Yep.
that.
Here's another. Would you rather play bingo or gamble in the casino on a cruise?
I've played bingo, but I've never I played bingo once. I do the casino when they had the $25 free play. But since they don't have that, I don't know. I don't know
I will squander $10 in the casino easily, 10 or 20 bucks. Just hitting the machines, and then Alice will do bingo.
Yeah,
Or, I might do 10, 20 here, and she might sit with me and do a few spins. But then we'll definitely go, and when she finds out there's bingo, she'll get the cards, and then I just sit next to her, telling her what numbers they were calling that she missed, and that's it.
Yep. All right. Kathy Mills, never seen a fight, and I would get out the way ASAP. I'm not getting kicked off of the cruise.
right. I don't want to be a part of the ship. The part of the I wouldn't, even if it happened during the day. Like one fight happened over what do you call those things? Look at that dumb dog. Wait. One fight happened during he's trying to get
Okay. Would you rather pizza on Friday or wings and fries?
Pizza, definitely pizza.
Pizza
I'm doing
for
wings.
me. Pizza for me.
Wings and pizza.
No, you can't have them.
Yes, you can.
That's too much.
It's too much. Yeah, I would do pizza all day, every day.
But then I would eat those two together, but I would not put chicken on a pizza.
What?
Go figure that one out. Yeah, I don't think chicken makes a good pizza topping.
Ha you
Yep.
couldn't get up there.
I'm used to pork.
So glad. Ha.
Yep. Nitty and JT says gamble, but I'm sure bingo is cheaper.
I only did it once. I couldn't tell
Oh,
you.
short, yeah.
Yep.
Bingo. Okay, Kathy.
Yep.
Maybe me, you, and Alice can go bingo.
Jimmy, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming in. Yep. All right.
And thank you for your service.
And speaking of service, I know that there are plenty of other channels that are coming on today for this evening. So, Eddie, who is coming on for the remainder of the day on YouTube?
At 11 o'clock, Chile Cruises will be following us with Cruise News. 12 o'clock noon today, Alice's Adventure in Cruising will have a premiere. Mahina Makers, keep an eye for her. She'll be live sometime today, this afternoon. 3:15, Grandma's House, Kahoot, live. She was scheduled for 1:15, but moved it to 3:15. But still look up at 1:15 just in case things change again. 7 p.m. Controversial Cruising will be live with Once Run Adventures with cruise news. Keisha should be somewhere around there with her 30-day challenge. Today is her 16th day. So, give her a hand by coming by and saying hello. Between 7 and 8 o'clock, she should be live going on and see what happens. 8 p.m. tonight will be the heaviest hour with Cross the Waves with Tinkerbell and Cruising with Keep live tonight. Also, Antoinette at Fun will be live. The Gypsy and the Vanera Gorilla, they'll have a 8 o'clock premiere today, which is weird that they have a premiere during the week. But check them out. They usually on also early in the morning, around 5 o'clock in the morning. They usually do a premiere around that time too during the week. So keep an eye on them too. Or live. They had a live yesterday. And Photo Heads will be live tonight also, celebrating their 5,000 subscriber celebration at 8 p.m. tonight. And closing the night, 9 p.m. tonight, Mountains to Sea crew will be live tonight to close the night.
All right. Well, that sounds really busy right there. And Captain Billy J says, answers for Scott, breakfast for dinner and gamble in the casino.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nitty and JT says, wings and fries. Hey, I'm with you. I love wings.
Wings is a snack to me. I'd rather with the pizza.
Yep. All right.
What the?
I'm not sure what Scott's trying to tell me here.
Yeah, me neither.
Let's break it down. Eddie, deep down in his heart, miss this music. He can say he hates it. Oh, the music that for the introductory things that we do here. I don't know. It's good.
Because me and Scott like to move it. I like to move it.
Knuckleheads.
See,
We
Eddie missed this.
We lost our marbles.
Eddie missed this.
Oh, snap! Shaquille Sheikh has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome in. And with that, we will go ahead and close out the show for the day. Thank you guys for tolerating us for an additional 10 minutes. We really appreciate you guys for coming in and chatting it up with us. Thank you for your well wishes as we were, going through and everything. So you guys take care of each other out there. Take care of yourselves. Look out for your neighbors during times of storms and everywhere in between. Also, hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you. And good morning.
Good morning.